Hey, welcome back, YouTubers. So, I got it in today. I'm going to save you the hassle of the whole unboxing thing. It's just not really necessary. Um, so, this is the Firefly FMN, and this is actually the second unit that I have received. Now, the first unit, there was an issue, and kind of maybe two issues, but the second issue wasn't as bad. The second issue was the fretboard wasn't really a flamed maple. It was just sort of like a plain maple fretboard. And it's described to have flamed maple. So I could have sent it back just on that alone. But this unit, however, there's an issue with, I think, from the factory with the second post on the fake Floyd Rose, in that it's getting cracked and they're not lining up the post right. So if you have purchased one of these, I think it would be wise to check it out, because that's a quality control issue. Now, Guitar Gardens is just a second party. You know, they're like the middleman. They have nothing to do with the manufacturing, you know. These are being sent to them and here in California, and then these guys are shipping it out to you. You'll notice that if you get the box where it's coming from. So, but these are definitely made in China. I don't know why I'm saying Japan. Definitely made in China. And so the issue has been with, let me turn this over lightly. The issue has been here in this cavity. Let me get a, hold on a second. Okay. Yeah. So you guys can see a little better what I'm talking about. All right. So that's it right there. Come on, Todd. You can do it. So we're missing some wood over the cavity where the lower post goes for the Floyd Rose. Now the first unit, it was actually cracked. The wood was cracked, and I didn't want to deal with that. Now this is quite different, you know. That is more, there's a solution for that. And I think the solution for that is, you can't really see it right now, but is maybe get a small drill out some wood shavings here, and with some wood glue, just pack that area, you know, just kind of pack that area around the post. But it seems to be pretty solid. I've been on the whammy seeing if maybe there's any play in there. There's zero play, so a little reinforcement would fix that. Now the first unit actually was cracked up here. There was like a little square, and it was cracked here. So that's definitely like a quality control issue, guys. So if you have this unit, I mean, by the way, look at the back. It's really nice. It's got a really beautiful, I think this is like 4 pieces, the mahogany here in the back. But it's a nice guitar. I mean, these guys got to get it right, you know. You know, I appreciate the shielding paint and all that, but this over here on the lower post, you know, I just was telling them, like, man, you need to contact the supplier and let them know, like, you need to knock that off. That's not good when we're talking about the guitar itself. Now, the first unit, I did play it. I really like it. The neck is absolutely, it's a nice guitar. It sounds really good, too. So if you get this model, the first thing is just take off the strings. Don't even bother with it. This is what I'm doing from my first experience with it. When you first get it, the frets are going to be very scratchy. Just forget about it. Don't even taint your experience right out of the bag. It's because cut the strings off, hydrate the neck. I'm using F1 oil right now, hydrating the neck. You can change that dorky white. Look at this thing here. This very ugly white volume knob. It looks way better with the black one. And I also angled the toggle switch to be at an angle here rather than up and down, which seems to be more in the way. But if it's at an angle and you're playing, you know, you can easily like up, down, up, boom, 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 boom. That's the best thing to handle this guitar. This is a nice guitar. I mean, from my first unit experience hearing the pickups, I'm sure that's not going to change. It sounded really, really good. Even though it's just a one volume knob for both pickups, it sounded good. And the neck was solid. 0 fret spurs, fantastic fretwork. This particular unit has great, really nice flamed maple neck. The first one didn't have nothing. It was just a very bland piece of maple, roasted maple, but it had no character. This one has a lot of character. The first unit had a better flamed maple in the backside of the neck. This one isn't too bad. You know, it's still got a lot of character. Just it's sort of like in the, depending on where you hold it, I guess. But, I mean, this is a nice neck. It really is, guys. This is a really nice neck. One of the nicest necks I have felt. And if you go price flamed maple necks, that's, you know, depending on the quality, I guess, or the make or whatever, they can be very expensive. And again, you're getting the whole guitar, the whole package for less than $250, you know. And hopefully you don't run into the quality control of the back of the unit. And so just be careful with that. That's all I have to say. You know, I'll do another video of a sound demo, but this is just a short video on, is there an issue at the factory with this particular model? Did you buy one? Did you check it out? Did you see what's going on in the lower post? Was yours affected by that? Because this is number 2. I had a crack and now, you know, this is not straight. So I'm just wondering if it's an issue or is it just that I got a couple duds? You know. But anyway, it's a nice guitar, guys. It is. It plays great. I'll do another video on that. But just wanted to let you know that it did come in. I'm kind of happy about this particular unit. I like the style. I like the sound of the pickups. But it's just my suggestion that, you know, you adjust your toggle switch, get a black knob. It looks nicer. Hydrate the neck, polish the frets, and, you know, put some foam or whatever you have to kind of quiet those springs. And then string it up, get everything nice and tidy, and then you're going to have a beautiful, wonderful playing guitar. Because right out of the box, man, the frets are just scratchy, really scratchy, not just really scratchy, kind of like a Fender Squire. They're really nasty. And are they nickel frets? I think they're more nickel than stainless steel. They're saying stainless steel, but the Firefly Telly I got, it wasn't like that. The Firefly Strat, they didn't feel like that, but these ones do, and I don't know why they're scratchy right out of the box. But I took my fret erasers and polished them up, so I want to have a good experience, so they're nice and smooth now. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Is the Firefly FMN in trouble, or did I just get a couple duds? I don't know. You tell me. If you bought one of these, what was your experience? Was it okay? I reached out to them, so I'm waiting for a response from them to tell me, like, I'm willing to fix it. I'm willing to address the issue, but should I? I don't want to seem like one of those, I'm not a problem customer, man, but that's kind of, you know, it's fixable, but I don't want to get a guitar and start fixing it. So, anyway, guys, have a blessed day, and we'll see how she rolls. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice piece of wood. But these are just some things, you know, when you're getting something from China. I mean, these guys have been doing a really good job, though, with their guitars. It's just sometimes you have to take a close look and just kind of make sure. Sometimes, you know, it's okay, and then other times, you know, this is happening. But this is the second unit with the lower post. So, and I'm pretty, critical on those things. That's the main post. So I'm just kind of like, we'll see what happens, guys. But thanks for hanging out. And yeah, I think YouTube sent me a little email thing that was kind of cool. Not that, I do this YouTube channel just for fun, for informational purposes only. And thanks for subscribing to my channel. It's not something I emphasize. I'm not one of those big guys. I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm 62 years old and I love guitars. I have a collection of about 25 guitars now. And I've been doing this thing with Chinese imports, kind of evaluating them to see how they compare to a lot of my higher end guitars. And so far, the Firefly seems to be one of the better units, even though sometimes you run into these issues. But yeah, so if you're one of my new subscribers, I just want to thank you. And like I said, I thought this was just kind of cool. I mean, I guess it says keep doing your thing and watch your passion pay off. I guess. Hey, well, thanks for joining me today, guys. Take care.